Hi, it's William. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a to-do list app again. So if you watch my previous video, I already write a to-do list in not only iOS but also in Android. So I believe write the to-do list app in iOS. It's like a file-based app. It's fairly simple. It's fairly simple with a Firebase backend database, something like that. But recently, some people leave in the comments saying that they want a local sort of solution using Swift UI, and maybe using the a CloudKit. So they just want using Apple's backend rather than Google's backend. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this time I'm going to do that full locally, so we can do things pretty quickly. Let's where's my Xcode? I need to somehow drag this code. Yeah. So I'm going to create a completely new project. Click here, and let's start with iOS. There will be another to-do list. This will be very similar to the Ultra Tyrant project, but with a little bit changes. Yes, storage. We don't need to. Yeah, we don't want that. Of course, you can also add that later. Okay, you can add that at any time during the project. So I'm going to say another to do. Okay, and then you can create it. Okay, just click create and wait it out. Okay, we got a new project initialized command N. Okay, add a new file. Start from data, everything. Because this can make your project so well structured. So it's like a to-do list. So every to-do list we have a to-do list item. So to-do item. Okay, there will be a data model. So foundation, we're going to use the help of Copilot to quickly write the code. Visual Studio Code. Remember to change the restrict model to trust. Okay, once you trust it, you can use the help of Copilot. Okay, there will be a struct, to do item, and identifiable. That's the must. But we also want it to be a codable. We also want it to be hashable, so I can hash it. So we get ID, UID. Yeah, good. We can get a specific task. Yeah, the task. Instead of using task, why don't we use title? Okay, so we got to-do list. We got a title of whether you want to do it or not. Yeah, whether the things you want, what are the things you want to do. So it's a title, and you want to make this to-do list organized. So you can even have an image. Oh my gosh, let's not add image, but rather important. Yeah, instead of using Boolean as important, I'm going to use a important, not a Boolean. I'm going to use, instead of a Boolean, I'm going to use enum to do this. So basically adding more options. So I'm going to use enum, and I'm going to say the not priority. Yeah, priority. That's a better name. So priority, and I'm going to use the priority here, and I can say priority type of priority. Instead of using important, let me just use the not capitalized priority. Priority, and there will be a priority dots. So everything that you initialize will have a priority of say low, medium, maybe just low. Okay, so it will be a low default unless you make it your priority. I think that's makes sense. And then since it's a to-do list, you can say whether it's finished or not. So it's completed. So if you just initialize it, you don't want it to be like in completely by default. You can use like default false. Okay, and then you can add in a var of the formatted date. I'm going to use the icon for this one. So basically using string to search. If it is already completed, you're going to say yeah, a specific thing, and then you can do like yeah, we can use string to return different thing. Yeah, it's like emoji. Yeah, pretty good. So it's high, medium, or low. So high will return this, medium will return this, or low will return this. I don't know whether it will work or not. So it won't work. You can use the SF symbol for that. If it do work, that's good. Okay, and if it's already completed, you don't need to worry about all that. So if is completed, is true, then just return yeah a check mark. That's good. And then we're going to say else it's not then it's not completed, else then we got all these scenarios that I believe we can use a switch statement for this. So else, and I'm going to write a switch statement, switch, and priority will be different case. Okay, and I believe I can like priority will have a different case. We have high priority, medium high priority, or low priority, and all that will have a different icon. And the icon will be simply a string. This may work or may not work. I think better using a string and then a search for SF symbol. That may be a better one, but I'm going to trust Copilot for this. And by the way, yeah, I delete this because there's automatically generated like a switch statement at the top of it. I don't want it, so I just delete it. And yeah, and I believe there's like a before everything else, I'm going to static var example data, get all this to do item, passing, take out trash, yeah, cook data. That's pretty good. In fact, that's pretty good. There you go. Title. As a string, UID we don't need pass it. Title string priority already set that. The boolean we don't need to set that because it will default as a false boolean, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, after all that, you can go back here. It should automatically fill everything, and then we are going to write new files to handle it. As for the file manager, you can add an extension, and so if you want to add an extension, you can do something like this. I believe there is like a change API. So if I have time, I will demonstrate like 2 ways of doing the exact same thing. But for this, I believe in iOS 15 and before, you can use this method. Okay, so you can have the file manager plus. And it's not like a plus, but rather what does this called? I'm not sure. Okay, and document directory. Okay, it's like a connecting line. Okay, dot Swift. So basically, there will be an extension. Okay. And you can save this and go back to here in order to quickly get this. So extension will be the file manager. You extend file manager, and inside it will just like a static var document directory. Document directory. Okay, document directory. That's good. Basically, you're going to find URL, okay, and that URL will be you can let our path this will be find this URL file manager default URLs for a specific document directory in user's domain mask. Basically, just find everything, okay, and yeah, let's close it. That should do. Okay, if you save it, okay, that's pretty good. And don't forget, you need to actually return something. Once you got the pass, you can just return the pass, as the Copilot suggests. So it's a very good suggestion. And let's continue. We're going to write a data model. So let's save this. Go back here, Command N to get a Swift file, not Swift UI by the way. So I'm going to say it's not data model, view model. Sorry. So view model dot Swift. Okay, so fairly simple. Right click, showing Finder. We can open in Visual Studio Code. So basically, I'm going to write a class of view model, and things it will change, and will announce that change. So it will be an observable object, and well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So published, but let's for the study purpose, I'm going to accept this line by line. So published file, we got items, and this item will be in the array of to-do items. And so in order to initialize to-do items, we can say this set as save items. So basically, save the item, and we need to declare a specific path for saving. So I'm going to write it here. So private, that's a specific save path will be using our file manager document directory, appending path component and the to-do items.json file. Yeah, that's good. And we're going to initialize it. So init, and if data try, do and catch, do let our data, which we try data content, we pass in that specific path. Okay, we got like a private path here. So we try to save it, and the items will be try JSON decoder. Yeah, good. Decode, passing array cell from data. If there is an error, then catch the error. Just make it empty items here. Okay, and then we can safely save the data. So func save, and we can do and catch the same syntax. That data try JSON encoder get item and try data write to a specific phase path. You can option or atomic basically means chunk by chunk. Atomic dot complete file protection. Okay, so yeah, good. Then if you encounter some sort of error, you can say yeah, catch that error, and say print there is some error, something wrong with the saving data. Okay, yeah, good. Then you can live out of here, and then yeah, pretty much that's it. So whether there's something wrong with the parentheses, yeah, there's always something wrong with the parentheses. That's pretty weird. So print it out. Get this? Yeah, I don't think there's something wrong with the. Let's go back here so we can save item means here. Yeah, save item. Sorry. Save items. So you can actually call this. Expect that in class. That's where. Cannot find. You should be able to find it. Did it or like a refresh it? Cannot find the save items in scope. Okay, let me just use save so it's more consistent. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Let's check it out. I think this might be some of the parentheses problem. So private that we go file manager, go that, and we initialize it by do a specific thing, then catch a specific thing, and func save item. So it shouldn't be something wrong. Save items is the same. So do let data encode specific item, try data to specific path, atomic, and file protection, then catch. If there's something wrong, print it out. Okay. I don't seem to find a problem. So let's build it. That's a little bit weird. I'm going to debug this. Yeah, sorry, it's a parenthesis problem. Once I adjust that, yeah, will do. And yeah. Okay. So we got this view model. I believe we're pretty much finished the basic setting, but it's a crude. Okay. So we can create. We're going to remove. Okay. We're going to update. And then to delete. Yeah. Why update? Yeah. I have to like spell it. Code. Okay. So create. Update. Okay. Update and remove. Delete. Read. Yeah. R for read. Sorry. Silly me. Okay. So I'm going to like add items. Okay. Add item. And item will be, yeah, I believe I can save it and make it right here. Okay, add item, and come on, compile it. Okay, we're going to add a new item. Will be initialized by passing a new to do. New to do item, and then we're going to append that to this new item array, and then we're going to delete it. So delete items and add offset index it. Yeah, so basically we're going to use a placeholder and then offset. So the offset will be the index set. So offset will be index set. Okay. So after remove it, we're going to offset a little bit. So the position is correct rather than leave something. Okay, and then we got some deletes. Yeah, we already got this delete. And what about delete all? Okay, so what I'm going to do is to move item from the delete all. Okay, add offsets. Remove, delete all items. Okay, and then come on, and we're going to get the selected. Selection will be a set of to do item. Yeah, and then item removal. Yep. Selection contains. Yeah, we can say where the selection contains. Yeah.